Now, next account prepared by the not-for-profit seeking organization is income and expenditure account to find out the profit or loss of the organization. As we already discussed, profit means surplus and loss means deficit. Here, the same principle will be applied, which is applied while preparing the profit and loss account. Our profit and loss account is based on accrual basis, and matching concept is applied in our profit and loss account. Same thing will be applied while preparing the income and expenditure account. So all revenue expenses of the current year and all the revenue losses of the current year we will write in the debit side, and in credit side all the revenue income or gain of the current year will be reflected in the credit side. And then we match it which side is more. If the credit side is more than debit side, then it is a surplus. If debit side more than the credit side, then it's a deficit. Now come to the income and expenditure account. Income and expenditure account for the year ended 31st March 2020. Here I am taking into account that our financial year start from April 2019 and is going to close on 31st March 2020. So our financial year is 2019-2020. Now all the revenue, expenditure and losses this side, and all the revenue, incomes and gains this side. One by one. Salary, it's a revenue expense. Revenue expense means those expenses which are repetitive in nature. Every year frequently we do it. So salary, rent, insurance premium. If there is any prepaid insurance which is paid for the next year, then we will deduct it to know the premium of the current year. Audit fees, printing and stationery, honorarium, telephone expenses, repairs, depreciation on building and furniture, sports material used, loss on sale of assets. This side, all revenue, incomes and gains start with the subscriptions. Subscription means membership fees, which is paid by the member monthly, quarterly or annually. So it's a revenue income. This subscription will write this side, it's a revenue income earned from the members. Entrance fees, a revenue part of the entrance fees will be shown over here, but the capital part of the entrance fees which are non-recurring will be shown in the balance sheet. So this will be clearly indicated in the question that some part of the entrance fees may be the revenue and other part, rest of the part may be the capital. So revenue part we will write this side. If no information is there related to entrance fees, then entrance fees will be treated as revenue income, will be shown over here. Next is donation. If it is a general donation, means repetitive donation. Every year we club receive that type of donations. Sale of old newspaper, rent received, your sundry receipts, interest on investment, profit on sale of assets. Now next what we'll do, we do the total. If the credit side total is more than the debit side total, then the difference will be called surplus, that is excess of income over expenditure, and this amount will be transferred to capital fund or accumulated fund. In profit seeking organization, instead of using the word, in profit seeking organization we use the word profit, net profit, but here we will use the word surplus. Now vice versa, if expenditure side total is more than the income side total, then the difference will be the deficit, this one. If this side total exceed the total of this side, then the difference amount will indicate your deficit, which will be transferred to capital fund or accumulated fund. Is it clear? Now come to the subscription once again. If in the receipt and payment account, in the receipt side only subscription has given, and in additional informations no other information is given regarding subscription, then that subscription which is indicated in the receipt and payment account, that will be reflected over here directly, assuming it that that subscription has earned during the year as well as received during the year. But if in additional information some other information is given regarding subscription, like outstanding subscription, opening and outstanding subscription closing, advance subscription opening and advance subscription closing. Outstanding subscription means subscription due but not received, means subscription is due but not paid by the member. That is called outstanding subscriptions. So if the outstanding subscription last year is indicated, then that subscription is called opening subscription of this year, and this year closing subscription, outstanding subscription, means it's an outstanding subscription of the current year, subscription due but not received in the current year. Similarly, advance subscription, if any member has paid the subscription, means membership fees in advance to the club or to the society, that is called advance subscription. So that advance subscription, if it is paid last year for the current year, then it's that advance subscription is the opening advance subscription for the current year. And advance subscription which is paid in the current year for the future year, then that advance subscription is the closing advance subscription. Then we have to do some working note to find out the subscription earned during the year, how much subscription the club has earned during the year. For that we may prepare a ledger. This is the ledger of a subscription account. So outstanding subscription opening we will write here, outstanding subscription opening, means last year outstanding subscription closing will be the opening for the current year. And outstanding subscription closing we will write over here. In the same way, advance subscription opening, last year advance subscription which is paid for the current year, that is the opening advance subscription for the current year. And advance subscription closing, you will write over here, advance subscription closing means this year the member has paid the subscription in advance for the future year. So this is the closing advance subscription. Now this amount, receipt and payment account, this subscription amount, you will get it in the receipt and payment account receipt side, subscription, and then difference amount will be transferred to income and expenditure account through the balancing figure. Through the balancing figure, this will be transferred to income and expenditure account over here. This will be transferred over here, this amount. Similarly, salary, if only salary is given in the receipt and payment account payment side and thereafter no adjustment is there, it means that salary which is paid is the salary of the current year. Then there will be no problem, you will directly write salary over here. But if there is an additional information regarding salary in the bottom or at the top of the receipt and payment account, like outstanding salary, prepaid salary, like this, then we'll prepare the ledger of salary. So outstanding salary opening, we'll write this side, outstanding salary opening, it's a liability. That's why in the credit side, outstanding salary closing this side, prepaid salary opening this side, prepaid salary closing this side, and from the receipt and payment account, we'll get the amount of salary. From the receipt and payment account payment side, you'll get the amount salary. So that amount we will write over here, and the balancing figure will transfer to income and expenditure account, and balancing figure will transfer to income and expenditure account. This indicate that this is the salary of the current year, whether it is paid or due. Though this amount we will write over here. That's it.